computer was a beautiful object, something you want to look at and have in your home. And what if, instead of it being in the right hands, it was in everyone's hands?
We'd be talking about the most tectonic shift in the status quo since
Ever.
I'm begging you to manage expectations.
Have I ever let you down?
Every single goddamn time.
Then I'm due.
Your Apple stock is worth $441 million. And your daughter and her mother are on welfare.
She's not my daughter!
You must be able to see that she looks like you.
We will know soon enough if you were Leonardo da Vinci or just think you are.
You're the only one who sees the world the same way I do.
no one sees the world the same way you do.
Everyone is waiting for the Mac.
What are people going to do with it?
It's an abstract.
They're gonna do that?
You're issuing contradictory instructions. You're insubordinate. You make people miserable.
The board believes you're no longer necessary to this company.
I sat in a garage and invented the future because artists lead and hacks ask for a show of hands.
What you make isn't supposed to be the best part of you when you're a father. That's what's supposed to be the best part of you.
I'm the only one who knows that this guy is someone you invented.
Is there a plan?
The plan will reveal itself to you when you're ready to see it.
Well, it's happening.
The comeback of a superstar.
Co-founder Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs is returning to Apple.
Two most significant events of the 20th century. The Allies win the war, and this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Jobs.
Got room for one more? They call him the hangman. When the handbill says dead or alive, the rest of us just shoot you in the back, come up on top of a perch somewhere and bring you in dead over a saddle. But when John Roof the hangman catches you, you hang. Get in, boys!
This here is Daisy Domergue. She's wanted dead or alive for murder. When that sun comes out, I'm taking this woman to hang. Is there anybody here committed to stopping me from doing that?
Well. Looks like Minnie's haberdashery is about to get cozy for the next few days.
Yes, it does.
One of them fellas is not what he says he is.
Move a little strange, you're gonna get a bullet. Not a warning, not a question, a bullet.
Now we're talking.
Michael, how are you?
I found something really interesting.
The whole housing market is propped up on these bad loans. They will fail.
The housing market is rock solid.
It's a time bomb.
So Mike Burry, who gets his hair cut at Supercuts and doesn't wear shoes, knows more than Alan Greenspan.
Dr. Mike Burry, yes, he does.
You know what? I'm pissed off. American people are getting screwed by the big banks. And I am getting madder and madder.
It's unbelievable.
Then this guy walks into my office and says,
there's some shady stuff going down.
Keeps on raining, love is
All the banks were having a big old party. A few outsiders saw it when no one else could. The whole world economy might collapse.
I'm sure the world's banks have more incentives than greed. You're wrong.
No one's paying attention.
The banks got greedy, and we can profit off of their stupidity.
You want to bet against the banks?
I think we're either high or having a stroke. Kind of brilliant.
Fraud has never ever worked. Eventually, things go south. When the hell did we forget all that?
How can the banks let this happen? It's fueled by stupidity.
But that's not stupidity, that's fraud.
Tell me the difference between stupid and illegal, and I'll have my wife's brother arrested.
You have any idea what you just did? You just bet against the American economy.
If you're wrong, you can lose it all. The banks defrauded the American people. Now we can kick them in the teeth.
Okay, here we go. You target strippers with bad loans.
And they're all cash rich.
Not going to be able to refinance.
On all my loans?
What do you mean, all your loans?
I have 5 houses and a condo.
Christy, look at me. I want you to remember something, because a lot of times people get nice things and they start to think differently. We got here from hard work, patience, and humility. So I want to tell you, don't ever think that the world owes you anything, because it doesn't. The world doesn't owe you a thing. I was valedictorian in high school. I got into a fancy college. I stayed here because my parents are getting divorced.
You know what you are, Terry? You're like a gas leak. We don't see you, we don't smell you, but you're silently killing us all.
Maybe your dreams are all hope for now.
That's a nice way of putting it.
You're so beautiful. You could have married anybody. You could have married a doctor, a lawyer, a nice man instead of this. I don't even know what to call this guy.
Are you seriously talking about this right now?
I believe the ordinary meets the extraordinary every single day.
I have real ambitions and real ideas.
We're making an invention, and it's very serious.
Joy's never run a business in her entire life.
It's my fault. I gave her the confidence to think she was more than just an unemployed housewife.
I don't want to end up like my family. I have to do things myself once and for all.
Okay, Godspeed. Good luck. Here we go.
As you grow up and come into the world that has all sorts of things in it, money, crime, betrayal, seems like you're shaking us down.
You can pay more.
I can't, and I won't. And you realize that the only thing you're gonna have is what you make.
You are in a room, and there is a gun on the table.
I want my life to be.
The only other person in the room is an adversary in commerce. Only one of you can prevail. Do you pick up the gun, Joy?
I pick up the gun. Listen to me. Never speak on my behalf about my business again.
To love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you.
That's Joe. We got a series. I need to go see him.
I think it's a big mistake. With all due respect, I don't hold an ounce of confidence in the paranormal as a field.
No problem at all. I feel the same about shrinks. You two are gonna make a hell of a team. Can I touch her? John, what do you see? I'm not sure.
Joe, take a look at this. 416, Bible verse.
That's the time. 4:16 precisely. He knew that we would arrive at the apartment at exactly 4:16 because he knows everything. See, it's just like me. He sees things. Only he's better. A whole lot better. Let's go! Go! The whole thing's a trap and we're walking right into it. You gotta talk to me.
He's way ahead of us, and we're doing exactly what he wants us to do.
He's way beyond me. And I can't stop him. Which begs a more important question. Is he really worth stopping up?
I wanted to meet you for the longest time. I can't believe we're finally face to face.
Miriam's scared of the water. I don't know how she's gonna date a guy in the Coast Guard.
You know, we all get scared out there.
I'm not afraid of the water, Bernie. It scares me at night, that's all. You can't see what's underneath.
Just more water.
Station Chatham, you copy? I repeat, conditions hazardous. We've got an 18-foot fracture in our hull. How do you want us to proceed? Over.
You know, they're saying this is gonna be the biggest storm that ever hit the East Coast. It's gonna be hurricane strength in an hour.
Compass point you home.
Why'd you wait so long before you said yes to going out on a date?
I just didn't know if you'd be attracted to me.
You're exactly how I pictured you.
Yeah?
Better.
If we make it out alive from the depths of the sea.
What's this on the radio? Ship breaking up. She's a T2 tanker, split right in half.
We got maybe 2-3 hours, and then we sink.
Where you are.
Chief, pick yourself a crew and you assist that ship. You hear?
That's why I signed up. Guess now's my chance.
The man in there don't know what he's doing. He's sending you out to die.
On the Coast Guard, they say you gotta go out. They don't say you gotta come back in.
Gus, did Bernie go out on a rescue? I'm worried about him.
This isn't what any of the other girls do.
So?
No one's getting over the bar in this weather. It's a suicide mission.
Please tell me we're taking that boat to a bigger boat.
You don't know what it's like out there.
The compass is gone!
Please call him back in.
You can't be in here, miss.
I need all the help I can get!
You know, we're supposed to get married.
You're gonna come in here scared every time he's out in the water?
Please call them back.
I'm not giving up on him. Not on my watch.
He's got his orders. Get her out of here.
You're sending him out to die.
Brace yourselves.
I'm going home. I know breaking up sucks, but you know what's even worse? Wasting a night in New York City.
Give it to me, I'm worth it.
Let me teach you how to be single. Go get us some drinks. Okay. No, you don't buy the drinks. Boys buy the drinks. Not with this wallet. Okay. With the sausage wallet.
You see me in the spotlight.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I don't know why I just said y'all. You all would have taken just as much time. Oh my God. Can I have 2 margaritas? Oh my God.
Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it.
Whoa! You need to get out.
You're in my apartment.
This is not my apartment. Sorry. You were great last night.
Was I?
I can't remember.
You're a pretty girl. This is New York City. There's like 1 billion people outside that door.
In every male-female friendship, there's total number of drinks.
4, 5.
And if you hit that, it means you would definitely have sex.
If I had more than 5 drinks, I'd hook up with you.
My drink number is 27. I wouldn't even touch myself on less than 24.
I want a one-night stand.
What about the guy over there?
No, he's too young.
I'm Ken.
Is this one of those fetish things where you're like a foot fetish? Am I the foot?
Do you want to be the foot?
So no drama.
No drama. We have to be at work in like 30 minutes.
I can do this in 20. Step 1.
That stuff is for babies.
Babies with hangovers. Are we good? Payment accepted. Let's go.
Yes! Welcome to the party.
If Tom texts you, wait 4 hours to respond. And if you use an emoji, I will tip punch you.
No!
An emoji?
Oh! The thing about being single is you should cherish it.
Oh my God, stop having a moment.
Boys wanna be her, the girls wanna be her, the boys wanna be her, the girls wanna be her, the boys wanna be her.
You really need to get that taken care of.
What do you mean? I barely have any hair.
You should close your legs. There's a reason I stopped watching Duck Dynasty. Is that Tom Hanks from Castaway?
Boys wanna be her, the girls.
Seriously, it's like Gandalf is staring right at me. No penis shall pass.
Your next deal is going to make you the highest paid writer in Hollywood, which will make you the highest paid writer in the world. Where do I sign?
Communism is not some faraway threat. Its most dangerous agents are here, in Hollywood. They need to be identified as the enemies they are.
Why movies? Why us? We work in a business with cameras aimed at it.
Traitor.
Getting us could make them famous.
My 35 million readers want these traitors fired.
Mr. Trumbo, are you now, or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
Am I accused of a crime?
We find the defendant guilty of contempt of Congress.
No studio will ever employ a member of the Communist Party.
They have no right to do this. What we're about to do is the one thing everyone says we can't. We work.
What's your position on the blacklist?
On it. The blacklist is alive and well, and so is the black market. I'll write you a movie for $1,200.
And you don't want your name on it?
No, you don't want my name on it. Hey, the man! He's a genius!
Phone for you.
Oh, who is it?
Kirk Douglas.
I'm doing a new picture about one man who tried to take on the whole world. What's the title? Spartacus.
Ever since I've known you, you talk like a radical, but you live like a rich guy. I don't think you're willing to lose all of this just to do the right thing.
If we get one big movie, we can get all the big movies. Then this whole rotten thing ends.
Fire Dalton Trumbo. We will put you right out of business.
I don't think you and me are gonna be pals. Everything will be all right.
You have no idea what you could lose.
It's war! It is war!
Whisper a movie you've written in secret. Maybe I've even heard of it.
Roman holiday.
We can do this. We can beat them. We can win.
It was 30 years ago. Watson had left, and the tourists had come back to Baker Street to catch a glimpse of the real Sherlock Holmes.
Was that him?
I have seen Sherlock Holmes with the hat and the pipe.
I prefer a cigar. I told Watson, if I ever write a story myself, it will be to correct the myriad misconceptions created by his imagination.
Did you write such a story?
I'm trying to do so now. The case which was to be my last began. You've come about your wife?
How did you know?
When you're a detective and a man visits you, it's usually about his wife.
My Anne has changed.
The case made me see that human nature was a mystery that logic alone could not illuminate.
My wits must be at their sharpest.
She needed my help, but I failed to solve her case. Watson wrote the story, but he changed the ending.
So what happened?
I must have done something terribly wrong. I chose exile, but what was it for?
Are you going to go back to the case?
One shouldn't leave this life. That sense of completion.